Hey everybody, it's Chris Arnold, Avon Independent Sales Representative, and I have your product picks and previews for campaign 3 of 2018, and a really exciting new, entire new line of products launching to tell you about. But I will go ahead and start with our normal, jewelry and makeup and type stuff, the things that you're used to seeing, and we'll save the introduction of the new product line till the very end. So jumping right in, we have some beautiful new jewelry coming out, a lot of it geared especially towards Valentine's Day. Like we have this Better Than Roses set here, but I just had to get, because I love floral motifs in jewelry, so I had to get the sparkling floral collar necklace, and I have to tell you, this is gorgeous. And it is a collar necklace. So I'll take it off the stand here in a moment and show you the length, but I wanted you to be able to really see it in the contrast with the black backing there. But it's got these lovely silver tone and paved floral motif. And it does come with the extender, so you can adjust the length to, what's comfortable and what fits right for you in a collar style. And of course, the collar necklaces are usually not as short as a choker, but they sit higher up, basically designed to fit along your collarbone or where the collar of your top might be. So that gives you an idea of the length on that. And they have it paired in the brochure with the Glamour linear earrings. So they're a long, straight silver tone. Don't show real well on the video here, but you'll see when you look in the brochure the earrings that go with those. And they make a nice kind of a simple earring to go with a more elaborate necklace there to keep your balance with your accessories. Let's see. Next up, we have the Modern Classic watch, and I really like this, and the Modern Classic is a really good description of it, because you've got a very classic styling but in a more modern shape. And so you've got the rectangular face, and it has the kind of rhinestones around the face and kind of a pearly white face on it. And then on the strap, you've got this kind of a woven crosshatch type styling. And the clasp, it's adjustable because it's kind of like a metal mesh for the strap. So you can adjust the one side of the clasp, and it just hooks right in and clicks down. So you've got an adjustable strap, which is always great with a watch because, of course, we all have different wrist sizes, and we also all have different preferences in terms of how we like our watch to fit. So if you like a looser fit, a more bracelet type fit, you've got the ability to do that, to have it fit a little bit looser, or if you like it to fit more snug, you can do that also. And I actually find this type of clasp is quite easy to do one-handed. So this, I've got it set kind of a little more loose. It's actually even looser than my Fitbit, so I should have probably put it farther down my arm. But you can get that bracelet fit, or you can easily adjust this piece here. There's just a little piece that I don't know if I can do it with my bare hands. I think I would need my little screwdriver to flip that little piece up and adjust it. So you don't need any specialized tool, just like a little screwdriver or the end of a paper clip in this little notch there. You can unhook that, and then you can slide this piece wherever you want it on the band to customize the size. So that's the Modern Classic watch. And then last but not least today, we have the Constant Love collection here. And that features kind of a circular motif, and the earrings and the ring have the circle with the single CZ. Let me double check. Is it a CZ? Yeah, CZ accent, not a rhinestone accent. So you get a little bit more glimmer in that. And then the necklace is 2 strands. You've got the CZ and the ring motif separately. And then this is the bracelet in that collection, and it is a very nice, delicate, dainty bracelet, delicate chain with the CZ accents on the outside and the ring. And it is sterling silver. And one of the things I really like about our sterling silver pieces is they come in these nice little kind of felt pouches here. And they also come with this special tissue on the inside. So if you ever get one and you open it up and you look and you notice the tissue's got a little bit of a green tint to it, that's so you can tell that this is the special tissue that helps prevent your sterling silver jewelry from tarnishing. So we definitely recommend, if you have your sterling silver jewelry, to wrapping it back up in the tissue and storing it in the little pouch that it comes in when you're not wearing it. So that whole collection, the Constant Love collection with this lovely circle motif and the CZ accents, is sterling silver. And this one does have, it's not our traditional extender. It actually just has two different rings that you can use to set the length when you put the bracelet on. So you can have it be a shorter length like this, or you can set it on the outside circle for a longer length. And the reason for this style rather than our normal extender where you have multiple links that you can hook into is just because it is such a dainty chain, such a light chain, that they're just really, it would kind of ruin the aesthetic to have that bulkier extender with all of the different links that you can hook into there. So that's what I have for the jewelry. I have just one thing that I wanted to share from our True Color line this time around, and it's our True Color Be Blushed Lip and Cheek Stick. And it's a solid cream blush, but it's also multi-purpose and can be used as a lip color as well. This one happens to be Blushing Nude. Just wanted to double check the name of the color there. And it's a very light, soft blush. Hopefully you can see that okay with the light. There you go. It's a light, soft blush color. It's sort of a pinkish brown. But I like this because it's multi-purpose, it's compact, so it's good for travel. And it blends very nicely. So, you know, of course, when you put it on for a blush, you wouldn't just sweep it on and leave it. You would, you know, blend out the edges of that to blend in the color and make it look more natural. This is especially good for folks who have drier skin or that just prefer a liquid or a cream to a powder, that don't use a lot of powder. So this is perfect for that. It also blends relatively easily with your liquid or cream foundations. And it also works even on, you know, just fresh, bare skin. So if you're not wearing a foundation, you can still put in a little bit of the cream blush without having that powdery look if you're going for a more fresh face look. So that was the one makeup item that I wanted to share with you guys because that was something that I find a lot of people didn't know that we really had that option. They thought we only had the powder blush. And then the last regular product highlight for you, of course, is the A box for this campaign. We have this lovely I Love You collection, and it's I as in EYE for your eyes, the I Love You collection. So it comes with the, let's see, that's the Big and Daring mascara, the eye makeup remover, a Glimmer Sticks eyeliner, and a Glazewear lip gloss, but it also comes with this pair of earrings, or two pairs of earrings. There's the lovely little gold hearts, and then the kind of pink and rhinestone studs there. And those are an A box exclusive, though that set of earrings is not available outside of the A box. So that's your A box collection, your I Love You collection. You can get for $10 with any $40 purchase from the Campaign 3 brochure. Now, I have your exciting new entire product line launch to share with you, and that is Espira, which is Avon's health and wellness line. And I am going to do separate videos and blog posts highlighting each of the 3 different product lines within Espira. But because it does debut in Campaign 3, I wanted to go ahead and give you an overview of it in this video. It is a health and wellness line. These are dietary supplements. So I can share with you my personal experience with any of the products that I've used, and I can share with you any ingredients that are included in the supplements and what their intended use is. But ultimately, you have to look at your personal health goals and, work with your healthcare providers in terms of whether or not these products can be used with various medical conditions, or whether they can be used if you're on any type of medication or anything. Those sorts of things you really do have to check with your healthcare provider. But I can, share, all types of information for you about what is in the products, what they are intended to do. And I do have information on, some of the ingredients and why they should help with each intended use for these products. So if you have, kind of detailed questions, let me know and I'll let you know if it's something that we can share. But basically what I can't tell you is I can't tell you absolutely, everybody's body is different. Everybody's medical conditions and things like that are different. So I can tell you their intended use. If it's something I've used myself, I can tell you my experience with the product. But of course, as with everything that Avon carries, they are covered by a guarantee. So if there's ever a product that you'd like to try and see if it will give you the results that you'd like, we have the 90-day guarantee, so the items can be returned if you're not happy with the results. So keep that in mind. And first up, we have in our Espira line, and just kind of a quick overview of the whole line. Our promise, Avon's promise, is that our ingredients will match extensive, our ingredients match extensive clinical research proven by science to bring you a complete program where you can see results that will change your life. So they promise, that you will be able to see and feel results from the products, and that the ingredients have all been clinically researched and tested to do what we intend them to do. They're all made with the highest quality, naturally sourced whole foods and superfoods. They're non-GMO ingredients. There's no preservatives, no artificial colors and flavors. They're created by leading nutritional industry experts. And we also have, they're like our proteins are plant-based. A large majority of the products are vegan for people who are looking for those types of things. There is no soy in our protein powders. So lots of really good things that I know people have been looking for in their supplements. Avon has really listened to those wants and needs and incorporated those into the line. So first up, we have our Boost line. And this is our line related to metabolism and energy. So all of the products are designed to work together, but you can use them individually if you're just looking for a very specific supplement, but aren't necessarily looking for an entire system. So we have our Metabolism Boost, and I do have some of the products on hand. Our Metabolism Boost. That will boost your energy, and it's a safe, naturally sourced, plant-based ingredients, and that's going to be the thing you're going to see through a lot of it is all very plant-based ingredients. They felt that was, the best way to achieve the goals for these products. We also have a hunger block, which can help reduce your feelings of hunger for several hours. And like I said, this is just kind of a quick overview. I'll probably go into a little bit more detail. I'll do separate posts for the Boost, the Glow, and the Restore, the 3 different product lines that we have. We have our Natural Energy, which is long-lasting energy from clinically studied concentrates of green tea and whole coffee fruit extracts. And this is one that I've tried myself. And I know a lot of people have mentioned that when they have supplements that have caffeine in them, it can leave them feeling jittery. I haven't noticed that. I have noticed that I do tend to get a bit of an afternoon slump, and I have less of that with the daily essentials, the vitamins that I'll tell you about shortly. But I still would have a little bit of, you could feel the energy waning and the focus drifting in the afternoons, and the Natural Energy has helped me with that, has helped me keep productive throughout the later part of the afternoon. And I don't get a jittery feeling. However, I am a regular consumer of caffeinated products, so I don't get a jittery feeling from caffeine. Your sensitivity to caffeine obviously will be different, so that's something to keep in mind. The Boost line also does have an ideal cleanse. It's a 3-day cleanse system, and it's designed to be very gentle and not disruptive to your routine in any way. And I did try that out and did find that it was very gentle. I didn't notice any real distressing symptoms. It did, however, it seemed to be that I was very tired when I was using it, and I'm not really sure where that comes from. But again, you know, your results may vary. I just know that it wasn't. It was a very gentle cleanse. It just, things were moving better, but not in a distressing way, is probably the best way to put that. And then our Boost line also includes, we have our Plant Power Protein. And this is our protein powders. And this is not a meal replacement. It's more just if you would like to get more protein in your diet. Although some representatives have been making their protein powder, you know, using the protein powder to make shakes and then adding in additional ingredients such as, you know, as fruits and vegetables and things to make it more of a meal replacement. Basically, the reason it's not a meal replacement is it does not include all of the vitamins and nutrients that you would find in a meal replacement shake. It's really just more, if you need more protein in your diet, it would be good for like a post-workout protein shake. So like I said, not a meal replacement, just a supplement. It is only a single serving is 120 calories, but gives you 21 grams of plant-based protein, and that's a non-soy protein. It is gluten-free, soy-free, dairy-free, no peanuts or tree nuts, and it is vegan. That, of course, is just the powder itself, and then, you know, depending upon what you mix it with, because of course, if you mix it with almond milk, it's going to contain nuts. But if you mix it, and if you mix it with regular milk, it'll have dairy and such and such. It can be mixed straight with cold water, so that is an option if you want to keep it in kind of its purest form. But we do have the creamy vanilla in that, and the rich chocolate. And these canisters, these are a 15-day supply. We do also have them in single serving packets that come in a box of 10 packets. So that would be a 10-day supply of those. So of course, like I said, you can use these to mix, you know, if you're already making shakes, you can use these to mix in with your shakes and smoothies. And then, you know, if you add additional ingredients to it, it could become a meal replacement, but they're not intended as a meal replacement, and they don't have all of the minerals and nutrients and vitamins that would be added to a meal replacement drink to make it a meal replacement. So this is kind of an alternative to your mid-morning or afternoon snack. And it's, you know, very low carb. That was not on the brochure, but let me double check. I forget how many. It's total carbohydrates of 4 grams. So if you're looking for a really low carb snack alternative, this is going to be really good for that. And actually, I'm probably giving you a lot more information than just an overview. We do have the Boost in a 30-day system. If you want to order the whole thing, you know, if you're going to be using all of the products, you can get it in a 30-day system and save on that. And all of the Espira products are going to be available for auto ship through my online store. So you can set it up with auto ship. You get an additional discount if you have an auto ship order of $40 or more. And so you can set that up to have your product ship every 4 weeks. So that is also an option, because I know a lot of people that they take supplements or these types of products, they like to have them arrive regularly so they don't have to think about them, and they're there when they need them. And the great thing about our auto ship is that when you set up the auto ship, you customize exactly what products you want. It's not a preset bundle that you have to set up for auto ship. And a week before, so it ships every 4 weeks. Well, a week before it's due to ship, you'll get an email reminding you that it's going to ship and giving you the opportunity to go in and change it up. So say, for example, you haven't needed as many of the natural energy. You haven't felt the need to take that, and you don't need to replenish those right away, but you had included them on your auto ship. You can go in and take those off for that month. And so it's a very customizable auto ship system, so you can have a little bit of control about that. So that's the Boost line, and like I said, that's for metabolism and energy. And then we have the Glow line, which this is our 30-day system to a more youthful, radiant look. This is our beauty from the inside, because of course Avon is very well known for helping you with your outer beauty. This is helping you build that beauty from the inside. So it's products that help to build healthy skin, hair, and nails. And it's just a 2-part system. So you have a capsule to take in the morning, our AM Protect. And our AM Protect is antioxidants, nutritional building blocks, and biotin to help protect skin and build healthier hair and nails. And of course, I'm reading a lot of packages, so I make sure that I get the information correct for each of the products. And then we have the PM Restore, which is a drink that I've been told tastes kind of like pink lemonade. So it's a drink mix. They come in little packets that you mix with 6 to 8 ounces of water and drink in the evening before bed. I know a lot of people who have tried this have said they're making it part of their nighttime skincare routine. So that's, when they go to wash their face and moisturize for the night, they mix up their Espira PM Restore and drink that while they're completing their nighttime routine. And it's a powdered mix of collagen, peptides, and nutrients to help improve skin and nail quality in just 30 days. So that's our Glow line, and that is also available. If you buy the 2 products together, you get a discount on those for getting the bundle. And then last but not least, we have our Restore line, which is to optimize your overall health and well-being. So this is sort of our, our multivitamin type section for the line. So we do have both men's and women's multivitamins, and there's 2 different formulations of the women's multivitamin. They're basically divided. It's women's and then women's 40 plus. And the big difference is the regular women's has a higher iron content in it. And then the women's 40 plus has not as much iron, but has a couple of the additional ingredients are designed to help women that are dealing with menopause. So they're herbal ingredients that help with the symptoms of menopause. So we have them available in you can get just the bottles of multivitamins. But what I really like is we have our Daily Essentials pack. And this is actually a 3 different products in a single pack, and they come in your lovely little foil pack here, so you can just throw them in your pocket or in your purse and take them with you if you don't, because you want to take them after you eat food. Some people experience like an upset stomach if they take vitamins on an empty stomach, so you want to take them with food or after you've eaten for the day. So if you're like me and you don't necessarily eat first thing in the morning, you just throw it in your pocket so that you have it with you when you do eat later in the day. But it's 1 packet, 3 pills, and complete nutrition. So each packet includes the big green tablet is your multivitamin. And then you have the little capsule that is your superfood supplement. And it has, let's see, plant-based antioxidant protection from more than 50 fruits and vegetables to target eye, heart, and immune health. And then we have the little capsule, which is your fish oil, omega-3 fatty acid capsule to support cardiovascular health. So you have all of those in 1 supplement. And the thing I really like about this versus just a straight multivitamin is I freely admit I do not have the best diet. I'm a very picky eater, and I don't eat a very well balanced diet. I am also self-described as veggie phobic. There are not a lot of vegetables. Again, very picky eater. There's not a lot of vegetables that I like. So I don't get proper nutrition in my regular diet. And the capsule with the superfoods, with the 50 fruits and vegetables in it, helps bridge that gap a little bit for me. You know, it's not a replacement for a well-balanced diet, but for those of us that, due to busy lives or just food preferences in general, you know, don't get a well-balanced diet, this helps kind of fill in the gaps with that a little bit. Like I said, not a true replacement for eating a healthy, well-balanced diet, but it's better than what we're doing if we're not eating a healthy, well-balanced diet. So I like that you kind of get, you know, full nutrition in one packet for that. Our Restore line also includes, in addition to the multivitamins and the daily essential packs, we have 2 supplements. We have our, let's see, and these are not, these are actually, Avon is so awesome that those of us who went to RepFest, our national convention in August, received previews of some of the products to use in advance of the launch of the line. So this is not the actual package that this product will come in. It actually will look more like this with the blue and green coloring to it. But this is the Espira Calm. And this is to kind of help you relax from stress of everyday life. And it also helps you stay alert. So, you know, it's helps you relax from stress, but not so relaxed that you're not functioning anymore. So it helps you relax and stay focused. And then we have the restful sleep. And this actually has probably been, I've noticed really good results from the Calm. I do tend to be kind of a stressed out person. I wouldn't say I really have anxiety, but I do feel, you know, stress in my day-to-day life, and the Calm, the mood support has really helped me stay a little bit more even, and helped me to not let the stress get to me so much, if that makes sense. And then the restful sleep was the other thing that I have found quite helpful, because I've always had trouble with sleep ever since I was a kid, with not being able to get to sleep and not being able to stay asleep and not sleeping well once I get there. So this has really helped. You take it half an hour before you plan to go to bed, and I really notice that I start to feel more relaxed after I take it. I start to feel sleepy, and I also notice that when I get to bed, I don't fidget as much, and so I know it has ingredients in it that kind of help your muscles to get ready for bed, to kind of help your body prepare for sleep, and so kind of relaxing the muscles a bit. And I really do feel that when I go to bed, I'm not as restless as I'm trying to get to sleep. I'm not as fidgety. So these 2 items. Oh, and then something I forgot to mention about the Daily Essential Pack. This was one of the first things they had actually given us at RepFest, and so I started taking it shortly thereafter. And because these were being packaged and assembled in areas that were hit by the hurricanes earlier this year, it delayed the next shipment of these that we were supposed to get, and I ran out. And I went about a week and a half without any. And I noticed that afternoon slump that I mentioned, that the natural energy kind of helps with. When I ran out of the Daily Essential Packs and was no longer taking them, I really noticed during that week and a half that I didn't have them, that I was just dead tired in the afternoon. Like, I did not have the energy that I had since I started taking the vitamins and filling in those nutritional gaps that I'm not filling with my diet. And then, of course, you know, the natural energy just kind of helps the last little bit of that afternoon slump. So that's the difference that I've noticed. These 3 were the 3 products that I've noticed the biggest difference with, the Restore products. So that's our Espira line. That's a really super quick overview. Like I said, I will be doing posts in the very near future about the 3 different product lines and sharing a little bit more detail and information. Once campaign 3 is up on my online store, there'll be a lot more information on the online store itself. And of course, feel free to reach out to me with any questions that you have on the products, and I will do what I can to get you answers on those. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is Avon Campaign 3 for 2018, introducing our new health and wellness line, in addition to some beautiful jewelry. And I hope to see you all again in a couple of weeks. Bye.